ready to go. The puck is down and we are underway as the Canucks win the opening face-off. Dangling through center is Victor Mancini. He'll drop it in around the Stars net. Near corner, Alex Petrovic goes in after it. Wrapped back around the far side by DiGiuseppe. Carlson to the point for Mancini. His shot's blocked in front. It actually caught Sasson. And Ritzkovian scoops up the puck and he'll work it back to center for Texas. As Abbotsford's defense will regroup. This one's tipped at the Stars' blue line. Capobianco delivers a check. Big hit by Curtis McKenzie on Carlson, I believe, that time. Linus Carlson took the brunt of that check as the puck goes in around the Stars net. Here's Brisebois. He'll go back up top to Carlson. He'll throw it toward the net, wide of Poirier's net. Now DiGiuseppe, big hit again by McKenzie, throwing his weight around on the opening shift. The 34-year-old captain for Texas. Capobianco back in his own single. Shilov's got the left pad over. Back behind the Abbotsford cage. The Stars will try to close in on this puck and keep that one deep in the Abbotsford zone. 3 Canucks battling to get it loose. Ritzkovian's the one who wins the battle. Here's right circle, Blumel in the slot, Capobianco, and he sails it wide of the near post from point blank. Blumel at the right point. Back to Capobianco, quarterbacking this power play. Now Hughes. Hughes looks in, shoots, and a save. Shilov steered into the corner with the right pad. Lind up top for Hughes. Here's Capobianco. Right circle, Matej Blumel. Back up top again. Capobianco fires, save. Shilov's rebound came loose for a second. Ritzkovian tried to pounce. Shilov's found it first and gets the whistle with 1-0. Waters has 63 seconds left to serve. Stars power play will keep their top unit out there. Glove side face-off in front of Shilov's, won by Texas. Tic-tac-toe to the left point. Hughes tried to center it and went through the slot all the way across. And now Blumel on the right wing half wall. Up top again, Capobianco, right back to Blumel. Down low, it's Ritzkovian. Ritzkovian to Capobianco, high slot, left circle, Hughes, backdoor, Blumel scores! He has another one. 2 in the first period on Monday. Matej Blumel opens the scoring in Game 4. It's a power play goal at 4:18, and Texas is off and running. That is the 6th goal of the playoffs for Matej Blumel, the leading scorer in the regular season. He had the Stars' franchise record for a single season with 39 this year, passing the mark previously set by Matt Frazier in 2011-2012. Frazier had 30 years and Loaf, but Loaf stayed on his feet. Back the other way comes Dino Kambeitz. Down into the Texas corner. Kambeitz tried to drop it for Waters. It's given away. McKenzie will lift it out. Wolanin back in the Abbotsford zone. Launches it for Kambeitz. Back into the Texas end. Kambeitz carves to the net, and Poirier makes the save. The puck's loose off the right pad of Poirier, and the Stars got it out of harm's way. First saves of the game for Remy, 8 minutes in, and it was a little bit chaotic for a second in the crease. I think he made 2 of them there, as Abbotsford back in their own end misfires on a pass intended for Linus Carlson, and that's going to send everybody back down into the Canucks zone for this faceoff on the icing. Remy Poirier has just done a fantastic job in his 3rd season out of Farnham, Quebec, 6th round draft pick by Dallas in 2020. At that point in the NHL draft, you just hope to find a diamond in the rough, and Remy's future very, very bright. Goaltending coach Ryan Daniels has worked with him now for 3 years down here in Cedar Park.
For Kudratsev. Kudratsev's pass was blocked by Ritzkovian. Carlson trying to hold it in. Puck rolling, and he's able to shoot it behind the cage. DiGiuseppe going to tie up Petrovic going after the loose puck. Sasson steals, throws it in front. Carlson scores! Linus Carlson, stay hot! What a forecheck by DiGiuseppe to free it up for Sasson. And he gets it towards the slot to Carlson, who rips it home, and this game is tied. And what can you say about Carlson? He had a multi-point first period in Game 3, and he's on the board with 11:04 to go in Game 4. Quick snap of the wrist. Nice job by that new look line to team up for the equalizer.
Scott, right circle. Scott Dangles goes in behind the net, driven off the puck by Brisebois, now tries to get it back with help from Strages. Strages is knocked down by Brisebois. Sasson gets rid of it, finds Linus Carlson, and it's poked out to center as DiGiuseppe puts the pressure on. It was brought in offside by Sasson. And then some action afterward. Capobianco and Sasson got into it, And that's about as riled up as you'll see Kyle Capobianco ever get. That developed quickly and well after the whistle behind the Stars net. I'm not sure what sparked that. The offside was close because the Canucks had what looked like could have been a 2-on-1. Capobianco broke that up and then it was carried in. Oh yeah, Capobianco kind of initiated that contact with the blade and then they got into it back and forth and then Capobianco flattened him. I think the Canucks are going to get a power play out of this. Penalty time is 11:46. It will be Capobianco, but it will not be a power.
Dratz over the blue line, over to Nielsen. 5 seconds ago, Nielsen for Carlson on the right wing, trying to jam it in front, backhander stopped by Poirier, and he's got it lodged in his gear. It pops free to Waters. Now Kudratsev, cross ice, Nielsen, one-timer, scores! Tristan Nielsen, a one-time blast, and the Canucks have their first lead of Game 4 just as the power play expired. They were pouring it on, and they do end up putting it to the back of the net after Texas couldn't clear. Nice job by Carlson to get it to the net. Poirier thought he had it. It popped free to Waters, who goes to Kudratsev. He feeds Nielsen, and he slams it home. And with 4:27 to go, the Canucks have back-to-back goals, and Nielsen got all of that one. He's got his third of the playoffs. It'll be assisted by Kudratsev and Waters. It won't be a power play goal, but Abbotsford does not care.
Icing and offside waved off. Here's Blumel behind the Abbotsford net. And the far corner, Blumel gets it back. On the left wing, spins at the half wall. To the point, Capobianco. D-to-D, Petrovic. That one goes into traffic off of Huru in the right circle. Huru behind the cage. Left wing corner, Blumel. Behind the net again, it's Cameron Hughes. Circles out front, fires off the post, and it stayed out of the net. Now Capobianco, left circle, back to Hughes. Save made by Shilovs, and he'll cover that one up. Cameron Hughes came oh so close to tying the game at 2 with the patience to wait for Shilovs to go down after Hughes circled the net. And then he clanked it off the glove side post. About a quarter of an inch inside that post and it goes in. The Stars will break out here with the puck. 50 seconds left on the Carlson penalty. Right wing with speed comes Huru. Bounces off a check but lost the puck. Now Hiroshi in the corner. Tried to clear it up to the point. It's chipped past Strangis. Now a 2-on-1, shorthanded again. Waters left wing, and Strangis got back and got a stick on it. Strangis circles his net now. Carries it out towards center ice with speed. Strangis all the way in, coast to coast, and he's upended in the slot on the hit as the puck comes back out to center. Trey Taylor, now McKenzie back to Taylor. 20 seconds left on the power play. Taylor into the Abbotsford zone, plays it to himself. Then had to catch up to it in the corner. Brisebois delivers the check. Gathering it is Peterson behind the net. To the point, Kyle Loft. Back into the circle, Emilio Peterson. Peterson fires, and Shilovs makes the save. McKenzie providing the screen. 4 seconds left on the Stars power play. 14:47 to go in the second period. Still 2-1 Abbotsford. See if the Stars zone, and it's broken up beautifully by Kyle Loft. Now the Stars have numbers. Lind up the left wing. It'll be canceled out. Lind into the Abbotsford zone. Ty Mueller got back to pressure him down to the corner. Jack Becker. Lind finds Strangis, a shot. Saved by Shilovs. Rebound, Becker scores! Second goal of the playoffs for Jack Becker. He ties it at 2 here in Game 4. Strangis will get an assist on the initial shot. The pass came from Lind in the corner. Becker just inside the stick side post. Ties the game at 7:51 in the second period. The former captain at the University of Michigan, Jack Becker. His first full season in the American Hockey League. That was a huge goal. One of the biggest he scored in the second period. 2-2 here in game 4. Hughes wraps it in around Shelov's net. Blumel to the corner, in behind for Huru, and over to the far side, a chase for it. Hughes and DiGiuseppe go in for that puck. Huru will help him out. Blumel possesses it. Here's Michael Carroll. Backdoor feed, they score! That's why you go hard to the net. Cameron Hughes was in a battle, never saw the pass that came across, and as he was going down to the ice, it deflected in off Hughes' body and past Shelov's, and the Stars go back in front. Michael Carroll with a heads-up play. Kudratsev had Hughes wrapped up. I don't think Hughes ever saw that puck, and it ricochets in. What a goal for Hughes, and the Stars regain the lead at 9:28 of the second. Michael Carroll has had himself a postseason so far. 2 points in game 3. Shutdown role defensively. Becker will win this faceoff. Stranges to the point. Taylor fires it. Tipped into the equipment of Shelov's. What a save that was. And then he pulls in the rebound before Emilio Peterson can find it. That was a one-hopper that a shortstop would field. And Shelov's made it look relatively easy. Matej Blumel into the Abbotsford zone. What a move to the net, and he just missed the near post. That would have been all over the highlight reel. Left wing side, Blumel again. Blumel to the goal line. Deflected through the skates of Hughes. They'll go back to him. Cameron Hughes on the left wing boards. Saucers it to Loft. His shot blocked. Blumel tries. That's tipped and goes over the net. Now Hughes. The Stars are buzzing here in this second period. Blumel saucers it to Loft again. Rips a shot. That one's blocked. And then goes off of Huru up high in the mouth area. He'll stay out there.
DiGiuseppe, he's fresh. DiGiuseppe trying to feed the point. Canucks are changing. Here's Wolanin to the point for Carlson. Now to the right side, Mancini in front, and they score! Vittorio Mancini, and we're tied at 3. Puck's on net. Poirier couldn't keep it out, sliding to his left. There was traffic, and it's going to be Mancini's goal. And a good response from the Canucks. Carlson will get another point. Mancini, I think, was looking for a redirect from DiGiuseppe. Instead, it beat the goaltender Poirier. So against the grain and the flow of the game, Mancini able to put it home. Flicks it to center, glove down by Nielsen. He'll try to bring it back in. Here's Nielsen down the right wing with room. Backhander scores! A solo effort from Tristan Nielsen. Backhand shelf. He's got his second goal in game number 4. And this place goes silent. He stole it and buried it. And what a game, folks. Back and forth. Now it's the Canucks for the last 2. And Nielsen having his best game of the playoffs. Lifts it, glove side on Poirier, and with 3:05 to play, the Canucks lead again. Everything is happening.
Lobs it out into the Abbotsford zone. It bounces towards the crease, and making the stop there was Shelov's. Lynn tried to stop, but was losing his balance as he was twisted up with Wolanin. Lynn checking his teeth to make sure they're all still there. 2:42 to go. Shelov's had no other option than to freeze that one in the crease and try to avoid a collision. Justin Ritzkovian wins the face-off. Lynn drops it off to Capobianco. Stick handles into the slot, fires a shot, save made. Shelov's rebound, and did it go in, or does he have it on his left pad? No, it did not go in. McKenzie thought it did, but Shelov somehow with his left pad holding down the goal line kept it out of the net. Capobianco with good stick work to get free. His shot was initially stopped. The rebound came right to Ritzkovian. Threw the backhander into the crease. I don't know if Shelov's pinned it with his glove or his left pad, but somehow that stayed out. We will get penalties after the whistle there on the scrum that ensued. Christian will land it, and Cole Lind will take a seat. Back out to center. And through the neutral zone and in comes Klimovich without any help. He spins and just buys himself some time, does a nice job. Finds Hirose, that caught Becker up high. And now Hirose to the net, a backhander. Hellberg the save, it's loose. And that one's blocked by Gavin White. Becker tries to clear it, can't do so. Kept in at the point. Here's Kara, back in behind the net. On the right wing's Tristan Nielsen. Up top again, it's settled down by Wu. Off the stick of Blumel. Now down in the left corner it comes. Up to the point, a shot, Hirose, and a blocker saved by Hellberg. Becker chips. Akito Hirose at the left point. Sweeps it in behind the net. Here's Max Sasson. Stood up by Capobianco. Becker knocks the puck free. Wheatcroft saucers it, but it hops the stick of Becker. Here's a drive up high into the glass. Lots of action behind the net. Capobianco is going to get a penalty here, I think. They let him go for a long time, and eventually Capobianco knocked the helmet off of Max Sasson. Not sure if they're sending Sasson. It looks like it's just Capobianco. No, they are sending them both. They are sending them both. They were wrestling for a while. Timeout on the ice, 6:38 to go, third period. Still 4-3 Abbotsford in game 4 of the year, but we're getting close to that time. Left side face-off in front of Shilovs. Stars need a goal to tie. Hughes has it tied up on the half wall. Ritzkovian digs it free, reverses it around the net as Taylor steps up from the point. Pressure comes, and now it deflects into the slot, and Abbotsford will escape, and they'll try to get numbers. Ty Mueller has Sasson with him. Kick saved by Hellberg, and the rebound went off a skate. Hellberg found it and got the whistle with 3:45 left. Face-off will stay in the Texas end in front of the 34-year-old out of Sweden. Magnus Hellberg, the third time in his career in the AHL where he's had 20 or more victories. The first time since the 20. Capobianco backing it up behind his net. He's going to wait for the forwards to swing, and Hellberg's going to join them out to center ice with the extra attacker coming on. The Stars lost the puck at the center red line. It was played back into the Texas zone. Sasson couldn't get that one to the net. It went off Capobianco, stays in play in the corner. Now Sasson again, and now Texas gets it up ice. Huru, and it's Blumel on the left wing. He chips it in deep. Under 2 minutes to go here in game 4, behind the Canucks net. Stars have 3 players in deep for this puck. It comes up to the circle. It's taken away but not cleared. Capobianco held the zone. Hughes goes back door. Ritzkovian centers right through the crease. Now to the left circle, Hughes off a skate. This one's lifted out by Brisebois. Down to the corner with 30 seconds. Spins it around the net. Hughes on the right wing side. Hughes looking out front. Hughes looking for a passing lane. Goes up top to Lind. Lind fires. They score! Justin Ritzkovian, the Rookie of the Year, tips it home with 18.7 seconds to go. That might have been a double deflection. Texas ties it at 4 late in the third in game 4. Lynn's shot went off of at least Capobianco and I believe Ritzkovian. Texas ties it up late. Are the 2 centers at the Texas logo, and the puck is down for OT. Shot in by Kyle Capobianco. He had an overtime goal in the regular season against Colorado. Ritzkovian, a shot just missed on the spinorama. The puck hopped right out to him low in the right circle. Stars back in their own end. Petrovic, Cole Lind, crosses center by the benches. Into the offensive zone. Taken back by the Canucks. They'll swing it defensively for Mancini. Mancini leads it up the boards and out. Capobianco back in his own end. They'll angle it behind Hellberg's net to Petrovic. Petrovic chops it out to center, but it hops over the stick of Huru. Now Mancini at the center red line, fires it back in around the Stars' cage. On the left wing is Mueller. Into the corner. Mueller checked by Petrovic. Puck comes free. Sharp angle shot. Stick saved by Hellberg. Behind the net now. Klimovich. That's blocked. Left wing. Akito Hirose. That is lifted over the net on the deflect to Gavin White. Up the right wing side, tipped ahead for Ritzkovian into the Abbotsford zone around one defender with numbers. Ritzkovian towards the net, shoots, and a save by Shelovs. He's got it in the glove. Ritzkovian tried to go short side over that glove. Shelovs was ready for it. 14:28 left in OT. Justin Ritzkovian, the Dudley Garrett Award winner. He's the AHL's Rookie of the Year, the 4th different Texas Stars. Out the other way. In on the right wing now. Sasson stops on the half wall. Into the circle again. Backhander saved by Hellberg on DiGiuseppe. 12:03 left in overtime. Face-off will be to the left of Magnus Hellberg. I don't know that Emilio Peterson knew he had Strongest with him there. A drop pass would have set up the highly skilled winger with 2 goals in this series already, but he tried to stop and spin instead and lost it to Sasson, but the Stars recovered and got a save from Hellberg. Now a face-off to Hellberg's left. Lynn provides it. Caro at the blue line tries to keep it in. Lynn checked off the puck, but he kept it in the zone there with Klimovich trying to knock it out. Klimovich delivers a cross-check into the back of Lind. Lind is down on the ice in pain, no call, as it's shot back in from center. Lind cannot get back to his feet at the moment. And now a whistle for offside, but Lind is in a world of hurt. That was a cross-check to the lower back. The Stars bench and this crowd irate, but in overtime, they're letting him play. McKenzie's fear now into the Texas zone is Nielsen. Left circle tipped, and it goes wide behind the net. Smith reverses it. Nielsen in the slot. Mancini and a save by Hellberg. Hellberg holds on with 8:28 to go. One of the better scoring chances Abbotsford has had in this overtime period. Brief timeout on the ice. We'll be right back here in OT. This is Game 4 of the Western Conference Finals on AHL TV on FloHockey.
Texas Superior Home Services is a family-owned and operated company that provides in-home service to Cedar Park, Round Rock, and the surrounding.
Ty Mueller now, a couple players digging for it. Harrison Scott finds it into the right wing corner. Scott in behind the net now. Scott tied up by Mancini, has help from Romano. Romano pressured by Willan, and out front it comes. Here's Taylor, pump fakes, shoots and a save, rebound, and Shelovs has it. No whistle yet, and it's underneath. Texas nearly won it with the 4th line doing the work in front. Shelovs folded back and had it with his left arm pinned up against his body. 3:34 to go in overtime. Anthony Romano was out there with a shot at the rebound. And Cameron Hughes had already come onto the ice on the line change. Boy, it was almost Hughes that won the game. He just couldn't find that loose puck in the crease before Shelovs did. Face-off to the left of Shelovs. To Lind. Here comes Cole Lind into the zone. Lind right circle, fires and a save. Shelovs, rebound loose. And oh, big collision. McKenzie and Shelovs. And there's going to be a penalty on the Stars captain. It's a delayed penalty. It'll be a goaltender interference penalty on McKenzie. With 20 seconds to go in OT. He could not stop in front and bulldozed Shelovs, and now 15 seconds left in overtime. Here come the Canucks on the delayed penalty. 6-on-5. Down to the corner. Swept in around the Texas net. 8 seconds. It comes to the point. Here's Hirosia's shot. That's blocked. Now a chance kick saved by Hellberg. Rebound, he's got it, and it's waved off. Hellberg's got it at the horn. Abbotsford is going to start double overtime on a 2-minute power play with the Stars captain serving a goaltender interference penalty. They nearly won it at the buzzer, and Magnus Hellberg somehow got the left pad on the initial shot, stretched out with the glove, and had it covered on the second chance from Arshdeep Bains. For the second time in these playoffs, double overtime in Cedar Park. Tied at 4 in Game 4 of the Western Conference Finals. The Canucks will get a power play in double overtime to start. We'll be right back with our intermission, listening to Texas Stars playoff hockey. For double overtime, Curtis McKenzie in the box for 2. Justin Ritzkovian wins the opening faceoff. Michael Caro dumps it in around Shelov's net. to start double OT. Hughes and Ritzkovian, Caro and Petrovic are the 4 penalty killers. They just announced the McKenzie penalty as Tristan Nielsen will carry it in to the Texas zone on the left wing. 2 goals in this game. Nielsen in behind the Stars net, tried to get that out front. It comes to the right wing wall for Karlsson. Up top, Willanen. Now left wing, Baines. Christian Willanen looks inside, reverses it to Arshdeep Baines. Down low, it's Linus Karlsson. Here's a shot, and Hellberg the save, and he's got it between the pads, robbing Ty Mueller early in double OT, 35 seconds in. Face-off will be in front of Hellberg, and the Stars will change things up. Matej Blumel and R2 Huru come onto the ice. Both players had 2 shorthanded goals in the regular season. Blumel had a shorthanded goal Monday in Game 3. They can be dangerous if you lose track of them. Obviously, the main...
Over to Mancini. Center ice feed. Here's Klimovich. Trying to pick up speed in the attacking zone. Down the right wing. Klimovich, drag move. Backhander shot. Scores! Let's get out of here! Danila Klimovich just called Game 4! Are you kidding me? No, he didn't. The toe drag, the backhander, top shelf, and Abbotsford takes a 3-1 series lead. Oh, Danila, unbelievable. And the Canucks pull it off. What a story, Klimovich into the lineup. He missed the last 4 games, but guess what? He's back in a big way and gets his second of the playoffs. Well done, kid. And his teammates love it. They'll look to close out this series on Friday night.